So as I said in the title, the new Lotus SUV is the complete opposite of what Lotus usually builds. You see, Colin Chapman always said simplify and add lightness, which this is not. It's a great big electric powered SUV, so it's not light nor is it simple. So the car is very far out of the comfort zone for Lotus. Now here is my question. Will it be any good? I mean, Lotus is great at building small, super lightweight sports cars. They aren't exactly known for electric cars or even just normal cars. In fact, they have never even made a car with more than 2 doors. So let's take a deep dive into everything that is Eletre. And before you say I'm saying it wrong, Lotus's own website says it's Eletre and not Eletre or whatever. Yeah, so don't argue, I'm genius, alright? And hopefully by the end of this video we can decide whether it's any good or if it's just a bad idea by Lotus. So let's start. The Eletre delivers a significant number of firsts for Lotus. It's the first 5-door production car by them, the first model outside sports car segments, the first lifestyle EV. But even though it's completely new territory for Lotus, it still somehow looks like a Lotus. It's really pretty, packed to the brim with tech, and it has 600 horsepower in it, so it should be pretty damn quick. Now the Eletre is what you call a hyper SUV. In other words, it's a really fast, really expensive SUV. Under the hood you'll find, well, nothing. It's an electric, so it will probably just be storage space. Now the engines sit nice and low on the axles. Now we don't know the exact details on the motor, but we do know that it will make 600 horsepower and it will have 4-wheel drive. Lotus also claims that it will reach 62 in under 3 seconds and that she will go to a top speed of 161 miles per hour. Now the battery pack will have more than 100 kilowatt hours of storage and they reckon it will have a range of 373 miles. But since it's a Lotus, it has to handle in the corners as well. Straight line performance isn't as important. Adaptive dampers and air suspension will be standard on all versions, the latter able to raise the ride height by up to 2 inches for off-roading in a Lotus, not something I thought I would ever say, and it's able to reduce the ride height by 1 inch in order to improve stability at speed. Other optional dynamic features will include carbon ceramic brakes, rear axle steering and an active anti-roll bar, so it should handle quite good for a 2.2 plus ton SUV. Anyways, on to interior. Since it's an SUV, it should have a nice interior full of fancy things. And before we talk about the equipment, let's just take a moment to appreciate how good this interior looks. I love the interior. The yellow accents everywhere with the black and grey looks awesome. The huge screen in the middle, the really sporty digital cluster. I even like the virtual mirrors. The Eletre will be produced in a new factory in Wuhan, and China will account for a substantial percentage of sales. But the overall package looks expensive, with stitched leather sports seats trimmed in high-density wool blend fabric and ambient lighting. Anyways, enough on the looks, let's talk features. The Eletre's user interface is new and, according to the design team, unrelated to the Google-based systems used in Volvo and Polestar. In the middle you'll find a 15.1-inch OLED touchscreen, and Lotus promises it will be possible to access 95% of the car systems with just 3 or fewer screen inputs. It will also get a heads-up display with augmented reality overlays. An 800 watt 15 speakers surround sound system will be standard, with a 23 speaker 1500 watt system as an optional. So all in all, a damn nice interior. I'm going to go generic car journalist and say it's a nice place to be. So that is the complete picture. It's a hyper SUV that will compete with the likes of the Urus, the Aston Martin DBX and the Cayenne. And it looks like it will be able to stand strong against its competitors. My only problem with this car is that it isn't a Lotus. Yes, it's got a Lotus badge, but this isn't a Lotus. But let me know down below what you think of the all new Lotus Eletre, and if you think it's cool, stupid, or if they're going way too far off their own brand. Now if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you did like it, go through my channel. I've got many more videos just like this one, so go through it. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers,